Since the 1950s, milk production has fundamentally changed. Until then, the cows did feed on grass, lived outside, and did not receive any hormone-based treatment. At that time, a dairy cow most often weighed approximately 1,250 pounds, 570 kilograms, and gave about 6,000 pounds, 2,700 liters, of milk per year. Today, a dairy cow weighs 3,000 pounds, 1,360 kilograms, and yields approximately 25,000 pounds, 11,340 liters, of milk per year. Thus, in the space of a few decades, the average weight of a dairy cow has increased by 120% and the amount of milk it gives by 328%. What explains these very important differences?
The invasion of hormones.
Cows are exposed to a massive hormone treatment. In this area, several hormones are essential to accelerate a cow's weight gain. Among them, it is possible to cite three: estradiol, zeranol, and RBST. Numerous scientific types of research have shown that zeranol can stimulate the growth and proliferation of human breast tumor cells. On the other hand, the use of RBST in dairy cows has been associated with an increased risk of premenopausal breast cancer. Finally, estradiol use has been shown to increase the risk of breast, ovarian cancer, stroke, dementia, and serious blood clots. Thus, milk producers have managed to more than triple the amount of milk they manage to get from a cow, but this comes at a cost to public health.
The milk lobby.
Unfortunately, our governments do not consider banning these hormones whose sole purpose is to increase corporate profits. By acting in this way, we make the millions of consumers who are uninformed or poorly informed, victims of the consequences that these hormones can have on their health. In the United States, if the milk lobby spent $2.25 million in 1998, it spent $7.2 million in 2022. We understand the importance that this lobby can have and the difficulties for the American government to try to bring back a healthier milk production for the population. However, the public interest should prevail. And the health of individuals is undoubtedly more important than the purely financial benefits that are generated. A second area of concern is the use of genetically modified organisms, GMOs, in dairy cow feed.
A genetically modified diet.
It has been proven that serious adverse effects exist and that the consumption of GMOs by dairy cows leads to increased mortality, tumors or cancers in humans, significantly low fertility, reduced learning abilities and reactions, and certain organic abnormalities. Finally, the widespread pasteurization of milk undoubtedly kills bacteria harmful to humans. But it also has enzymes and probiotics beneficial to health that are lost in this process. Ultimately, pasteurized milk has reduced nutritional quality and denatured proteins and fats. This further weakens the interest it can have in our diet.
What about calcium?
A question that is very often asked when questioning the benefits of consuming milk and dairy products is, isn't milk an indispensable source for bone health? To this question, Amy Lanau, Ph.D., Director of Nutrition for the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine in Washington, D.C., answers.
Countries with the highest osteoporosis rates are where people drink the most milk and have the most calcium in their diets. The link between calcium consumption and bone health is very weak, and dairy consumption and bone health are almost non-existent.
Additionally, many foods are high in calcium. Green vegetables, like kale, bok choy, collard greens, and broccoli. Certain fish, like fresh salmon, sardines, almonds, sesame seeds, chia seeds. Tofu, and pulses, like dried beans, lentils, chickpeas. It is possible to achieve the amount of calcium that each of us needs by eating these foods, without milk or other dairy products. To cite just one example, the consumption of 2 oranges a day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, 150 grams of sardines, accompanied by 300 grams of dried black beans for lunch and 250 grams of boiled collards for the evening meal, leads to a satisfactory daily amount of calcium, 1,150 milligrams. Who says milk and dairy products are essential for getting the calcium we need?
Should we still consume milk?
Faced with the large number of serious diseases whose risk increases with the consumption of milk and dairy products, it is no doubt in our interest to think seriously about reducing the consumption of these products as much as possible.
Should we do it entirely?
It is up to everyone to make their own decision. For our part, we recommend consuming raw organic milk at the rate of 1 or 2 glasses per week at most. As far as cheeses are concerned, their consumption should also be very light. We recommend 3 to 4 servings per week and even less if possible.
If you liked our video, don't forget to say it. Also subscribe and leave a comment. We will answer you.